Welcome back to the GitHub Copilot UBB video series, brought to you by Canarys. In our last video, we covered the big picture, why GitHub moved from flat-rate seat licensing to usage-based billing, and what that means for engineering organizations. In this video, we're going to break down exactly what a token is, how input and output tokens work, and why context overhead is the hidden cost most teams don't see coming. To understand usage-based billing, we first need to understand tokens. A token is the basic unit an AI model uses to process information. It's not exactly a word or a character, but a small chunk of text. Every prompt you send, every file Copilot reads, and every response it generates is converted into tokens. In GitHub Copilot, token usage is measured across three categories: input tokens, output tokens, and cached tokens. Together, these tokens form the foundation of GitHub AI credit consumption and determine how AI usage is measured. Let's look at these token types in more detail and understand how each contributes to AI credit usage. Every Copilot interaction consists of three token types: input tokens, output tokens, and cached tokens. Input tokens include your prompt and the context sent to the model, while output tokens are the responses, code, or explanations generated by the AI. Cached tokens represent previously processed context that can be reused more efficiently. Together, these token types determine how AI usage is calculated and ultimately converted into GitHub AI credits. But here's where things get interesting. Even a very small prompt can trigger a surprisingly large number of tokens behind the scenes. Let's see why. At first glance, you might think Copilot only processes the prompt you type. In reality, your prompt is often the smallest part of the request. Before sending it to the AI model, Copilot automatically adds system instructions, current file content, related files, workspace context, and conversation history to help generate more accurate responses. This additional context improves the quality of the answer, but it also increases the number of tokens processed. That's why even a simple question can consume far more tokens than expected and contribute significantly to AI credit usage. Let's see how these tokens are combined to determine the actual AI credits consumed for every interaction. Every Copilot interaction is made up of input tokens, output tokens, and sometimes cached tokens, and together they determine the amount of GitHub AI credits consumed. As this example shows, the prompt itself is often only a small portion of the total request, while system context and workspace information contribute significantly more. This is why AI consumption depends not only on what users ask, but also on the amount of context and content Copilot processes to generate a response. If context plays such a major role in token consumption, can teams reduce usage without sacrificing productivity? Let's look at the practices that make the biggest difference. While token consumption is influenced by the amount of context sent to the model, developer behavior plays an equally important role. Keeping only relevant files in scope, using clear and specific prompts, and starting new conversations for unrelated tasks can significantly reduce unnecessary token usage. Likewise, choosing the right model for the complexity of the task helps avoid excessive AI consumption. The goal isn't to use Copilot less, it's to use it more efficiently, so teams maximize value while keeping AI credit usage under control. In our next video, we move up one level, from individual token flows to the organizational credit pool. We'll explain how GitHub's pooled AI credit system works and what it means for how finance and engineering should be thinking about Copilot budgets together. In this module, we explored how tokens power GitHub Copilot Usage-Based Billing. We covered the different token types, the hidden context behind every interaction, and the factors that influence AI credit consumption. With this foundation in place, we're ready to move from individual usage to organization-wide credit management.